In today's video, we will discuss the experience of losing someone special. As we age, the likelihood of facing bereavement increases. Losing someone close is incredibly tough, whether it's anticipated or sudden. The impact is tremendous, and sometimes you may feel like you will never get better and will remain in that heartbreaking state for the rest of your life. Grief is a complex emotion and is a natural response to loss. Each person's grief journey is unique, and there is no standard process. The duration and intensity of grief are influenced by one's personality, beliefs, values, past experiences, and the relationship with the departed. After losing someone, the emotions may seem overwhelming initially. Expressing your feelings becomes essential. This could be with a friend, a family member, or a professional, and it is a crucial step towards healing. Remember, there's no right or wrong way to seek support, and there's no one-size-fits-all approach. It's a deeply personal process where we must find our own path and what feels right for us. In this video, we will delve into the 5 stages of grief and explore 6 common emotional reactions that accompany loss. According to the Kubler-Ross's stages of grief theory, individuals navigating through loss often experience 5 stages, and they are denial, anger, bargaining, depression, and acceptance. It's important to note that these stages are not strictly sequential, and you may transition between them, moving forward and backward at different times. The transitions between stages can also occur randomly. Stage 1. Denial. During this stage, you may find it challenging to accept the reality of the loss. You may attempt to convince yourself or others that the event hasn't happened or isn't permanent. Even when acknowledging the facts, there might be a period where the significance of the loss is minimized, thinking that his death means nothing to you and that you can go on with your life without feeling sad. Stage 2. Anger. Anger is a common reaction to loss and is directed towards the person who left or even towards yourself. Expressions of anger may manifest through sarcasm, irritation, or frustration. This stage can resurface at any time, even after a period of acceptance, yet it serves as a vital step in dealing with the loss and moving forward. Stage 3. Bargaining. The bargaining stage involves attempting to regain what was lost. You might make promises or seek solace in a higher power, such as God, to cope with the loss. For example, you may promise that you will do anything if they can bring the deceased one back to life. These negotiations can lead to uncomfortable discussions, often resulting in unattainable outcomes. Stage 4. Depression. During this stage, you may experience sadness, frequent crying, changes in appetite, sleep disturbances, and physical discomfort. This stage can be particularly intense during relationship breakups or the death of a loved one. You might even contemplate suicide, wishing to leave this world and follow where the deceased one is. However, it is a situational depression that tends to subside as you move toward acceptance. Stage 5. Acceptance. In this final stage, you come to terms with the loss. You understand the significance of what was lost, release anger, and stop bargaining for its return. This marks the beginning of rebuilding life without the lost one. While complete acceptance may bring peace, it is not always achieved entirely. Periodic emotions, such as sadness or anger, may resurface during anniversaries or when current circumstances prompt reflections on the past. Nevertheless, a full acceptance of the loss enhances one's understanding of the stages of grief. Next, we will discuss the 6 common feelings associated with grief and loss. The emotions experienced during grief can be overwhelming and vary in intensity on different days. Coping may differ from day to day, and it's perfectly normal. This initial shock may give way to other intense emotions, and there's no fixed formula for responding to death. You may find solace in tears, as many do, or you may feel a sense of numbness and disbelief and not cry at all. All these responses are valid. Let's talk about the 6 common emotional reactions during grief. The feeling of emptiness following a death can be overwhelming, and sadness may come in waves. During this period of sadness, healing can occur, even if it doesn't seem that way. However, if this sadness transforms into prolonged depression, seeking help from a counselor or a loved one is crucial. Fear and anxiety are natural reactions to bereavement. You may worry about controlling your thoughts and feelings, anticipate upcoming events like funerals, or fear the loss of another loved one. If these feelings are overwhelming, talking to someone can provide valuable support. Feelings of anger are common after a loss. This anger may be directed at the departed, yourself, or those around you. Dealing with anger can be challenging, but expressing your thoughts, whether through writing or talking to someone, can be helpful. Feelings of guilt often accompany the death of a close person. You may wonder if more could have been done or regret things said or left unsaid. Over time, acceptance and positive memories can replace these feelings. However, persistent guilt may require support from loved ones or a bereavement specialist. Unexpectedly, you might feel relief after a loved one's death, often due to the end of pain or stress, especially after a prolonged illness. Whatever the reason, feeling relief is a personal response and is entirely normal. Losing a loved one can induce a deep sense of loneliness, whether due to the closeness of the relationship or the challenges of socializing. Talking to others about your feelings and staying connected to friends and family is essential. Regardless of your emotions, it's crucial to talk about them. Discussing death might be uncomfortable, but it's a shared human experience. Conversations about feelings and memories can be a therapeutic way to cope. Reach out to friends, family, or professionals if you feel ready to talk. While it might not be easy every day, opening up can foster understanding and support. Remember, seeking support is essential, and there are various groups and professionals available to help you through your grieving process. With time and the right support, the intensity of grief tends to lessen, allowing you to gradually adjust to the loss. Thank you for joining us today. If you enjoyed and found values in this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. Take care, and remember, you're not alone. We are here to support and walk alongside you on your journey through grief and loss. Until next time, stay strong and take each day at your own pace, wishing you peace and healing.